be with you. But if it's always me and you and your friend Steve, there's nothing I can do 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 Steve. Do 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 do. Candlelight and moonlight all around us. Can't believe that it's finally me and you and me, just us and your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. I can't believe that it's finally me and you and me, just us and your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do. You and me, just us and your friend Steve. Friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Steve. Do do do. Steve. And Steve. Your friend Steve. Your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do. Your friend Steve. Do do do. Your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do. Your friend Steve. Do do do. Your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do. Your friend.
Okay. I thought I changed my avatar. Why did you? You literally were there an hour ago. Why did you log me out? And why did you? Why did you only change
That is bizarre.
Isn't it?
Because it is
Save.
rude.
There. Okay. Now it should be fine.
Rinka is a werekender.
I guess so.
Mm,
That was very strange. Literally, I got on my computer at around 6:30, and I did all the usual setup stuff, which included changing my avatar in Fugitech, and I went away from it like I'd finished, and I come back in, I load in, and it's like, you're Rinka. And I'm like, I'm not Rinka. And then I go to load Fugitech, and it says, you need to log in. I'm like, I was, but...
Technology.
Technology. Shadow of the woo. I wish it wasn't such a long bit, but that just reminds me of the redacted words from Fatal Frame 2 when Mark was playing. Look not into the stare not into the
I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling Effie may have fallen asleep.
I suspect so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Well, off-screen Effie it is then.
I'm pretty sure we can count on sniper support from a distance at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm probably going to need a fair bit of catching up because the last two sessions have been.
Here, I shall bring us to the first session of recap. Let me see if this is still the same. Yes, it is. There's the first recap. Oh, look, Effie's still on the map. Or everyone's still on the map, but...
I'll also note, Vin, that you are not showing any map yet on screen.
There we go.
So.
There we go.
Oh, now I see it.
Yay.
Woo.
And I have formally decided that Punksa's full name is Punksa Pounding.
Very good.
Wonderful.
I appreciate that.
Just strikes me after thinking over the whole story. Yeah, that's an orc name.
Yeah.
So... Does Party want to do recap, or is it up to Cax?
Does Nessa want to do recap? Jay can do recap too, but...
Nah, you guys can do it. I did it last time.
There.
So...
Last time on Dragon Ball D&D.
At the Phoenix Shrine, we helped these poor little lost elves have a very uneventful trip through a shrine just because we were respectful and followed the command.
Yep.
We
knew our religion.
Yep. We navigated them through everything that was probably going to be a moderately longer adventure, but but we A, did the right thing with the religion, and B, Punksa read the show respect to those who came before you and did so and opened all the doors that they needed to. So we were asked if we could help find other missing sea elves, and we were offered some pearls as a reward, which I think were worth 750.
And we were
Yes, I think
also
that's what we put in here.
promised, like-
750 worth of blue pearls. You
Yes.
also got blessed with awareness of the tides.
Yes, so we're not
As
going
long
to get
as we're
caught
in
by
this area.
surprise if the ravines flood.
Also, we rescued people, and
Oh,
I
that
think we've-
that was later,
That's
wasn't
area
it?
number 2. So that was where we
Oh, that was
started,
later. Okay.
and then we headed here.
Where we had a
Woo.
whole lot of fun. Punks
It was great.
up top, we got the potion of fire breathing, which we sent out for Eintha to identify.
Yeah.
And I recall her IDing that one from during discussion last time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went downstairs and we had a very interesting fight with 4 bloated draconians who got Punkset and Azarad, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, others contributed, and Nessa and Sid both did fine work, and I think Madeira even killed one. But no,
Yeah.
Punksa and Azara just mopped up with them.
Nissa lit the bridge on fire.
That was the next one. And we
Ew.
found the one survivor and the one horribly bloated person turning into a slatty who we sent out to have Eintha help.
Yes.
And if we can get them to safety, we get another 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
And with that, we went downstairs and found the big old Shamble Nasty,
Who is now
Ugly
currently in the
fucker.
pit.
who
Yeah.
who promptly chased Punksa across a bridge with all the babies and fell into the pit after getting shoved in. And there was a really bloated draconian who Punksa was just entirely done with, and who took an amazing amount of peppering. I think 4 crossbow bolts, 3 arrows, 2 fire bolts, and a partridge in a pear tree before Punksa finally said, I'm done with you, and threw him in the river.
Right. My apologies.
yeah.
I'm
This
dealing
this
with, I have
bitch
a
is
phone
empty.
call. 1 minute.
Phone call.
Uh,
Okay.
Phone call.
Okay.
Phone call. Phone call.
This
Yeah, he's just signing.
This draconian empty.
this draconian
Yeet.
empty. Yeet.
Yikes.
Yeet.
Empty is better than what he actually
Your
was.
friend Steve. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, Steve. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I hear buzz. I hear
A beep, a beep.
beep. Hold on. I don't know if my ow, fuck. God damn, I'm so tired of this fucking kidney thing. Just rip it out.
We kind of need those,
I was
unfortunately.
going to say, you do.
I
Yeah.
only need one.
I'm gonna send you cranberry juice.
It's not a UTI. It was confirmed it was not a UTI.
Oh, I'm still gonna send you cranberry juice.
I mean, I will take it. Can I have like cran apple?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. I will
Um,
take it. Yeah, the rice is more or less pretty much done. It's still a little watery, but mostly not.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some food.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm just, it's a little frustrating because I feel kind of like, yeah, it's probably not anything serious, but I also kind of feel like every time I try to explain where the pain is, they try and direct it somewhere else. And I'm
mm,
like, I'm fairly certain it's not an ovarian cyst. If it is, I will be extremely surprised.
yeah,
I don't-
because
But also,
Yeah.
a kidney stone wouldn't usually last this long. It's been like over a
Um,
month now.
my coworker had kidney stone pain off and on for 7 years before they finally took it out.
Oh, fun. So it could be a really large kidney stone.
It could be a larger kidney stone, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. I just have the feeling that with imaging, they're only going to be looking in the ovary area.
Well, tell them to look at the kidney, damn it.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, I know what you're doing. Now look at the kidney, please, just to give me peace of mind.
Right. Seriously, just at least take a look there, please. Just look there, because I'm pretty sure it's a kidney stone.
You can also hit up probiotics. Apparently, they also can positively affect kidney function.
Aha. I could I mean, if it gets to that point, I could also just go to the ER and be like, "Fuck you guys! Give me the scan!
Oh, we
Please
have one more.
tell me."
Effie!
Hi,
You
Effie.
made it!
Effie woke up!
Oh, I actually wasn't sleeping.
Hmm.
You sure?
Oh, we thought you
Yeah.
were sleeping.
No, I took some headache medicine, and then we had to put some. It's called diatomaceous earth on the ground in my bedroom
Yeah.
because of the kitten. So, trying to give her a bath today. The thing comes on my dresser. Oh no, hold on.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, I completely forgot to spray this side. Oh well.
Yeah, I feel like me just going, I'm pretty sure it's a kidney stone, is being very ignored.
Okay. What do you want, Gator?
And it's like even more like you'd think that they would check for that pretty immediately because I have a history of them. I have had one before.
There we go.
You can stay right there, Gator. You don't need to get him up.
But Mom, it's lap for Gator.
Lap for Gator?
Would Gator consider you other mom or other parent?
No, I think I'm more aunt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Still
Oh.
human. One of my humans.
Lap, warm.
How is he handling?
We literally like brought Poppy out to see if he would react, and he just like stared at her. Didn't do anything. Just sat
What the
down.
heck is that?
He just stayed. He just sat in the seat and he was just staring. And I'm just like, well, I mean, that's a good sign, I guess. Yeah, Lex had saw a flea on her, so I attempted to give her a bath today. That didn't go well. And so then we put the stuff on the ground to hopefully thwart if there were any fleas, but they're all dead now.
Crossing our fingers.
Yeah, I don't think there was any. I think what was on her was just the one. But
Yeah, there might have been a straggler, but you still want to nip that in the bud.
yeah, so I have some. We have the flea shampoo stuff that we're gonna do tomorrow, and then I have the medication to give her now.
Yeah, we've got very, very lucky this year, and none of the cats got any fleas.
Yeah, I'm slightly annoyed that she had fleas, but whatever. At this point.
Babies first.
It happens.
Well,
They can also like you could legitimately bring them in and not realize that you're bringing them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hit
we've
you right
had
in
that
a
happen
pant.
a few times.
Hit you right in a pant leg, and that's all it takes.
All right, now let me figure out my freaking password for fucking Roll20. I keep forgetting.
Well, you haven't missed much because we were catching ink up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Punk's play-by-play was basically Azara shot him full of shit.
Zara had a very, very nice long pep talk with her bow.
Yep.
And then she tried to shoot in the pit, but the arrows were apparently too afraid to go down there.
The arrows were afraid of the dark.
And that is basically how Punksa would explain it if I'm asked.
So, Ainta obviously would know basically what was going on because we would be giving them the play-by-play.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The lowdown.
The lowdown. Not as low as that big old blob went though.
Oh, as low can be.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go get my food.
Rice. Delicious food.
Delicious rice.
Punxsutawney
Yep,
may see about buying wood polish for Azara's bow.
That would be lovely. It's a very nice
Mhm.
gesture.
It's in there. I know it is. The black thing next to the bed. The cubby. Yeah, the bookshelf.
I think there has been a new sound added to the soundboard. When
You
you're
can
ready,
move whatever
it'll
you
play
want around.
it. Okay,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I will wait.
You can go ahead.
There is a new sound added to the soundboard, and I'm about to play it, so prepare.
Your friend Steve. Do 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 do. Steve. Do 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 do.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear it? Oh no!
The
I heard
soundboard
it.
may be quiet.
You may have turned your soundboard off a lot, yeah.
Do 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 do. Steve.
Steve.
Do 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 do.
Steve.
It's been in my head for like the last week because while I've been in my room on my laptop, I've been watching I've been catching up on like the Sims Let's Plays that I was watching, and so I was catching up on English Simmers Nightmare Legacy, and there was one point where there was a wedding between her heir's brother and their longtime partner, and there was this one moment where she had a picture of like the two, the married couple kissing, and then in the middle, in like the gap in the middle between their necks was the picture of her heir. And she made a joke like, and your friend Babs, do 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 Babs, because her heir's name was Barbara. So of course, obviously we call them Babs. Barbara is a masculine appearing non-binary character as far as I'm aware. Because whenever she has a new baby in that legacy, she spins a wheel of names provided by her community, which we all know is not a mistake
Mhm.
at all. And it
Never.
landed on Barbara. We love Babs. I'm really sad because Babs recently died.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm sad. I love Babs. And his daughter is such a bitch. We love her though. Chicken and rice. It's very good. I wasn't feeling barbecue again, but you can put barbecue on it if you want.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Oh, it's
That's
fine. We're
going
still waiting
around.
on ink too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, ink got pulled away, so.
Yeah.
Because his mom doesn't seem to
I've been
understand.
back. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I thought I.
It's
Yeah,
like
Peter,
just,
what?
I'm a little
Sir.
missed at your mom too.
Uh,
Peter, what are you doing? Don't be
Love
mad at
you,
me.
mother. Love you, mother.
Mhm.
He wanted to go over to where the freaking blanket was, but he had to crawl on top of me to do it.
Always.
Yeah.
Hi, Rue.
Resetting my Roll20 password for like the 50th time.
Real? Hi. Hi, Bubba. You've been sleeping all day. Are you going to be a terror tonight?
Absolutely, Mama there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
Ink
I
is
would
back.
like-
Ink is good on the recap because we were about to leave this area and we just stopped.
Shiny
Mhm.
stone. Don't touch shiny stone.
Well, actually, yeah, don't touch the the spawning stone even. So what we learned was the location of G up over to the north, kind of in the middle, kind of right on our way to K. G is where our human who was diseased wants to go. I is where we think other of the sea elves are, and E was our next step to meet up
Yep.
with. Yes.
So
And you
first
guys
stop,
figured you also trapped the location, if I remember right, too.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Punks left a nasty little fire trap.
Yep.
Yeah, we made sure that nobody else would have a good time getting down to that place.
They
Roll
can
20 is
get
taking like
down
50
there,
years, so.
but
Really? Roll 20? Really?
it's having some things.
Thank
Yeah.
It gave me an update and then kind of broke the screen for a bit, so.
Yeah.
So first we need to go and meet our little LV friend at E, which is
Yep.
2 days travel, it looks like, day and a half.
Day and a half or so, yeah. Where is my list of the bullshit?
And Punksa and Medir are probably going to be doing a lot of carrying people since we have sick people and tired people.
Yeah.
And
I am in now.
roll 20, I am in you.
No streaming today, unfortunately.
That's okay. And I'm suspecting that they're giving Punksa the unconscious one to carry because who wants to be riding with a jovial orc and a kender on their shoulders?
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5-ish tiles, and you guys can move 2 a day.
Thought it was 3 because we got the ability to
Right, you got
not
the
worry about
blessing.
3 or
That
4.
doesn't-
So
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes. Normal pace is 2 hexes, but nothing is difficult anymore due to blessing.
nothing is difficult when you got a positive outlook. Someone hit Punksha.
I'm assuming you guys basically camp out there for the night.
And your
In safe
friend
spaces,
Steve.
yes. Yeah. And meanwhile, Punksa would have given Nessa and Eintha the wand, saying, I have no idea what this is. It was on the
Yes.
dude, so.
Horrible froggy dude had a wand.
Ooh. Wow, cactus nat one there.
Oh, it's fine. You want me to nat one?
Oh, I do.
The
Okay.
canyons are dry.
Yay.
So I don't think I did last time. But am I
Good
able?
lord.
Am
Sorry.
I able to roll anything to see if I know anything about the wand?
Yes, let me find where it is.
I think I was just really tired last time when we finished, so.
You were.
You were very
I was
sleepy.
tired and pain.
I think actually Ink has the better chance to identify magical objects.
That would make sense, especially
Go
given
for it.
If I remember
Artificer's
right.
entire thing is magic items. So it would just be Arcana check unless
Okay, well,
They
both of you can
burn
Arcana check staring at the wand.
Yeah, I can Arcana.
they burn a material component on a form or identify.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a normal roll.
And Punksa
Yes,
would have
no.
would have said, "Hey, he was throwing fire. I'm pretty sure this might be a firewall."
Well, I'm pretty sure I identified it.
Actually, it is a wand of +1 to attack rolls.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
It is a wand of the War Mage. Let me see if I can get Roll20 to play nice with linking it, because I haven't been using Roll20's little pop-outs because it's been being a little shit.
I
Where is
almost feel like that would be better for Ainta.
I mean, given
it is
Firebolt.
while you are holding this wand, you gain +1 to attack spell attack
Okay.
rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, especially with no, to be fair, Spell Sniper means Ainta already gets the ignore half cover, but
yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like prime loot for Ainta or Nessa.
It could be for either of us. We
Here
could
we go.
share it.
Mm-hmm.
We could have, we can have shared
Requires
custody.
attunement. I don't
Oh.
know
Yeah,
if
so
magic items.
Only one of you can keep it if you attune.
Well, damn.
I shared the handout.
yeah,
Do
one
we
at
want
a time.
do you think it would be beneficial for Nessa to have it, Ainta?
Ainta leans Nessa keeping hand on it, though they are definitely looking
Okay.
at how they might be able to replicate it in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing says they can't
Nissa-
study it.
Nissa will keep it then, and
Okay,
we'll
so you get to
also
snuggle
allow...
with it tonight.
I do get to snuggle with it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's my bestest friend now.
Okay.
So Ainta's pretty close to that, so...
Okay. So, and then, yeah, it looks like you could get there, let's call it like right at dusk. You could get to
Oh,
Walk and Wrath.
Yes. And does our sick person ever wake up, or are they just out?
Yes, he woke up. He's feeling much better. That cure whatever cure
Restoration.
disease, less a restoration worked wonders. The canyons remain the same level. He's from over at G.
So everyone's over at G.
Yeah, he's from over at G. I think the sea elf went back to her other sea elves, but she says she's pretty sure more sea elves are at top.
Yeah. That's where we're going to rescue the sea elf, so
Yes.
it's a whole big sea elf thing.
So many sea elves. And on your way there... Okay, let's give a roughly... So when you guys were about here, passive perception rolls real quick. Yes.
Boy, Roll20 is taking a bit.
15, okay.
Perception. Let me see where perception
Time
is.
to make a perception roll.
Rin notices nothing wrong, but I will... Rin, Sid has been like, ooh, rocks.
Oh.
I think Punksa and Sid are too busy regaling each other. But
Yeah.
But Ainta, Medir, and Nessa
Cass
probably noticed something.
absolutely notice the sound of wings in the air.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
Don't let them take me. I'm
Give
tiny.
me a second, I need to make a new...
I'm baby. Don't let them take me. Ruru. What's going on, baby? Tibble.
Mother.
What's going on, baby? Tib is
There's
making
the edit.
noises.
Okay, board color
There
is
we
going
go.
to be this kind of brown, because we're in a bunch of caverns. Or
Oh
not
my
cavern-y.
goodness, Tibble.
Canyons.
Canyonies. What did that particular
Baby.
spot look like we were at?
Do you want to say hi?
It basically looks like we're on a cliff with a ravine to the northeast.
Yes, it does. So let me rough that real quick. Map there. Doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. Return of the MS Paint maps. And
The scariest thing in all of D&D, MS Paint maps.
Hmm.
The scariest thing in all of D&D was a paladin with a map and a plan.
Looks at Sid.
I may have the map, but I don't have the plan.
Yeah, I think Sid has just outsourced the plans to Punksa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Punks has been doing such a good job with them.
Mm-hmm.
so I just abuse the
point-
oval
At this
tube.
point, Punks is the plan person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I could just see
Somehow.
Aintha pinching the bridge of her nose.
I mean, I can't really reject that Punks' plans have been working somehow.
Somehow.
And this is over here like, I don't know how it keeps working, but I'm here for it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Aintha's basically the straight man in a Hildebrand story, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they've essentially become Inspector Briardian.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they've become Cavilia.
Yeah.
And is there a slightly darker than this one?
I am trapped by cats again. There is a roo on my legs once more. And a tibby
That
over to the
could be
side,
weird.
being a pouty little boy.
Pout, pout, pout.
Yeah. Are you pouting?
That's ugly. Undo that.
And then I reach a finger out and he starts sniffing at it with his nose, and then he bumps my finger with his head like, "Mama, pet me, mama. You'll get to snuggle with me when I go to bed."
But mother, I desire now.
Oh no.
Okay, well, Return of the MS Paint map.
Return of the MS Paint map? Oh no.
Red is
How
the lower
spooky.
bit. The
Well, here we go.
pukey color is the higher bit. The brown is the same level as you guys. You guys are coming in from that side.
Aha.
Yes. You will have long rested.
Woo!
Let's
Oh,
update
yeah.
that.
Wonderful.
Tibby. Why are you being such a brat?
And if we long rested, we get 3 HP from mid-year's food. 3 temporary HP.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, those temporary hit points are gone, other than Midyear's food.
Yes,
Because I
those
had like
ones are-
8. I still had 8 on there.
Yeah, because I think the other ones were from washing your hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's been a bit.
Remember to wash your hands, folks.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Wash your
And I'm
We're putting
little
ourselves.
again.
We're putting ourselves on the map.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
And I'm little again.
You sure are.
Because Nessa let us know that there are wings in the air.
Lovely.
Probably by
There are
screaming,
wings.
"Don't let him take me!"
There's wings in the air. I hear them. I have big ears. I hear them. And I'm very small and very crunchy. Please don't let them take me. I'm baby.
Do not meddle
Sid's
in-
over here like, why do you keep saying that? Because I am. I'm the youngest one here.
We are still missing
I-
a Nadir and an Aintha.
Why is Midir small? Midir should not be small.
Midir should be the opposite of small.
Midir should be bigger than most of us.
Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy.
And there's
taste
also
good
a
with ketchup.
wounded human, I think it was,
Yes.
in here somewhere.
Also, yes, Rin Nissa is definitely quoting that.
Meanwhile, Sid is just like, I think it's too late at this point. We've kind of meddled a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Punksa says, no, it's cool, I fed that one.
Midir just like, yeah, I meddled in the affairs of dragons before I even met you guys. Oops.
Well, we are bones
Anyway.
then.
Find his little
And we're
token.
crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
Roan, that's why I couldn't find it. Damn. I was looking at the wrong. I know you have a tut icon. A
thingy.
I know that he had. I'm looking right at the token, so why isn't it in with the other NPCs?
Nope.
Copy.
Nope.
Paste. There. I typed
There
in his
he
name and
is.
it's not in here.
There's our friend.
Okay. So you guys are not surprised by
Big winged thingies. Oh, I don't
Oh,
like the
boy.
looks of that.
Wait, is there one like right next to us?
It's off in the distance. No, that's our little human friend that we're escorting to safety.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The guy who promised us a large sum of money if we brought him home.
Hmm.
Oh boy, officers.
Mm.
and their buddy, the Dragonels.
Oh boy. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do.
I hope you don't mind, but Punksa is immediately upon noticing them going to say, "Oh, hi," and wave above her head at them.
Please don't.
That's a lie.
We don't
If
need.
they've already been noticed, she's being chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Only if they've been noticed.
They do appear to be heading your direction, yes.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
Punksa's
God.
just waving hi and
So, yeah. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Those are 6 big problems there.
That's not even a problem for future us. That's a problem for now us.
Exactly.
Time
You
to fuck
see a
around so
problem.
we can find out.
you see a problem. Punksa sees playmates.
Punksa sees an opportunity.
It
All
appears I
right.
did not clear. Oh my god, roll 20.
Just let us know when it's time to roll.
Steve.
Go.
Initiative.
Rollies.
Oh, initiative.
And now Anka.
I
Okay, now I hit Nissa and Midir, Azara
Yep.
and me, and
What?
Aitha and Sid. And Punksha and me. Okay, so let's go Azara and me first, real quick. Roll
What
a
am I doing?
d6.
Roll a d6. Hold on.
You're right. I can't read it. I'm the yeah. It's up, buddy.
Maybe you should just roll a d20.
Okay.
Let's try one more time.
Another d6.
It's a D2. It's a 2.
Mm.
Okay, it's a 4.
Midir and Nissa.
Yeah, that
Well, as
seems
long as
about
I-
right.
As long as I
Punksha
don't do
and
that
me,
during
do
the
you wanna
actual
do
battle.
it?
I'm just going to roll a d20. It gives us
Okay.
more options.
I was gonna laugh if you did that and then it rolled the same number.
Mhm.
It would have been funny.
I'm the
Yeah.
instead.
Did we lose a Rin?
No, I was
There we
here.
are.
Okay.
God!
Roll again.
Mm.
Roll again.
I had my plate in my hands and I couldn't type. Are you?
Oh my god.
Increasing
I was
die
honestly
size.
waiting for this.
This is why I roll a d20.
No. And yet that was almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I
so
would have
close.
laughed.
I would have laughed too. It would have been funny.
Amazing.
But, you know, Punks is okay with the mounts going first. Means they get closer.
It does.
But then, yeah.
I would say you're
They
insane,
are in the air.
but also we already knew that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of here for it.
And I'm counting from the first corner. Oh,
So we say to our little friend, our little human friend, if you're not up to fighting, I'd say go hide. Go hide somewhere as much as you can. Defend yourself.
Punks thinks you should find cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cover.
Agreed.
Punksa.
It's
A dirty
cover
20.
and no, I don't count as cover in this instance.
What was that,
Oh.
Cactus?
Dirty
We
20.
lost.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Oh, we lost an
What?
Effie in roll 20.
And that is. So 8 claw damage and a bit of a fire burn. 1 fire damage. 7 claw, 1 fire, 8 total.
Wait, is that on?
7 claw, 1 fire. Yes. My brain was like, did I say it opposite? Probably.
So how much was I hit for?
Oh, not you.
No,
Punksha.
Punks.
Oh,
Punks is
Punksha.
the one that got their attention.
Oh, okay. Might be.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to mute myself.
Okay.
Azara!
Yeah.
You are
Azara's
in.
up.
Oh my, there was a big boy in front of us.
Yes, coming to play with Punksa.
Okay. So does it
Pep talk,
matter?
Beppo.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. So which one can I attack?
You can attack any of them. The brown level is the level we're on. The yellowish level is a cliff, and the red level is a canyon. So you can shoot at any of them.
I'm gonna go for the one that's in front of Punksha, just because it's closer.
Works for me.
And you
Are
know,
you shooting
we gotta-
Are you shooting the Drake or the Rider?
How about we go with the rider first?
Okay.
And I'll put the hunter's mark on that one.
Hunter's mark
No,
on
roll 20. You
rider.
fucked it up.
When does it not?
Okay, so this marks hunter's mark for now. Because it put... There it is. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So she's gonna talk up her bow, have a nice little conversation.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Nicely
Yeah.
done, Bo.
I love how Azara pep talking her bow has just become such a running thing here.
And
Yeah.
then your hunter's
1d6.
mark damage.
As long as it, as long as it works, it's a 1d6 hit.
Yes. He's not having a good time any way you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Attack numero 2.
Numero dos.
Yes, because Azara has another attack.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I have 2 attacks. I'm sorry. I always forget for some reason.
No, it's fine.
I do good like for the first time and then I forget. Talking up the bow for the second time.
Hell yeah!
It's doing
Yes,
good.
again. Now you get all the extra damage too.
I don't think that rider's having a good day.
No.
What do you
If
get?
he lives,
for
he ain't
attack?
happy.
He's fucking around and finding out.
Mm-hmm.
And your hunter's mark
Just
damage.
imagine.
Yeah,
if
I'm doing that.
the
I missed.
rider-
I hit a button I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
Ah.
Imagine
Okay.
the rider getting hit and then just a Wilhelm scream while falling off.
18 plus 18. Damn.
Very nice hit.
I'm not the goofy
Well, the
scream.
first Colossus Slayer
don't know how to
doesn't
do
count
Wilhelm
until
scream.
something's damaged. I don't know why Roll20 keeps rolling it.
Ah,
Yeah.
It was a very tasty hit.
yes.
So is he's still alive but not doing so
Yeah.
well?
Eh. Yeah, he's not doing so great.
He's still alive. He's just, not feeling so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And the dragon is still in the Dragonella is still in the air, right?
Yes, it
In
is.
front of me. Oh, good. Sid may want to hop down.
Yeah, it's gonna get on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Everybody do the Dragonel.
Right, he's up there. I'm gonna bring more. He can get a little close.
I'm so sorry for the random snort laugh. I just thought of something completely unrelated, and it made me laugh.
Mid-ear. Dirty 20 hits. Yes.
Yeah.
11 slashing plus 4 toasty toast. 3 toasty toasty.
Ow.
Ow.
What a jerk.
Not my mid-ear.
That is
And now it no
indeed
longer.
a dirty 20.
Now I have 59 hit points left.
I'm sorry it's not 69. It would have been nice.
It would have had to have done 4 damage to do that.
Damn it.
15 does not hit puncture though, so
Yay.
no strength puncture. Mid-deer.
Well, there's a guy right in front of me, so
Gonna ask it a question.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
Dragon or rider.
Oh, mine are all out of that. Jesus.
Pick carefully. This one may matter.
Uh-huh. Is the dragon still in the air? A little.
A little, yeah.
Okay, probably the dragon then, just because easier to
Then
hit.
yeah, you hit.
And I assume you raged.
Uh-huh. Oh. I sure did forget to click rage, thank you.
This is why I double check.
Yes.
Oh, right, I should probably roll for this dude. Okay.
Attack number 2.
Yes, that hits.
Woo.
And then the rage roll.
Oh yes.
And you didn't move either. I don't remember
So you
how
could
that.
have
But I
rage.
used my bonus action to rage,
Oh,
so
yes.
I can't
Ah,
do
that's right.
the other thing.
This time.
Yes, this time. Okay.
Do we get lasers? Do we get explodey fairies? Do we get teleporty midair?
Or do we get something new? We'll see. 5. 5 is whenever a creature hits me with an attack roll before her rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage. I will copy that into chat for reference. All right. And that's my turn. Since I don't think it would retroactively get the
No,
D6.
you did not rage at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Nissa.
Hello, I'm a do me a magic missile, and I'm going to attack all 3 riders.
Okay. Magic missile just hits. So give me the damage.
Okay, the damage. Let me check and see what the damage is. Well,
All 4 riders.
all
3
3.
riders.
It does not want me to look at the spell description.
Rude.
Did that work?
Yes.
Magic missile.
So 5 damage to all.
It did roll 1d4 plus 1, so it's 3 plus 1.
4 damage to all.
4 damage to all. I mean, if I cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, it wouldn't really be worth the extra missile, I don't think.
There are times when it is and times when it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I will take 1 slot away.
Punksha.
So how high in the air would you say he is? Right in front of me,
Well, it was-
obviously, but
It was able to whack at you with its claws. So it's kind of doing a careful, hovery. You could reach its feet, definitely.
okay,
With,
let
you
me
know, a little-
rephrase. Punksa does not want to target the feet. Punksa wishes to jump.
It is within your jump range, oh mighty monk.
Yes.
Punksa's
The monk
just-
becomes the monkey.
the monk is thinking very much about it, and she's just gonna leap up, attempt to land on the back of this middle Dragonel, and grab and let's see. A Dragonel is a large creature, airborne. He's about 10 feet up. Yes.
Yeah. Hovering just a little bit up.
Yes. So I think I'm going to need an athletics roll to land on the Dragonelle.
Instead of just, jumping past the,
Yeah, no, she's
Oh my
trying to
gosh.
land on the Dragonelle's back.
yes, this time.
I'd say that worked.
And
It'd be
then
hard to beat.
she is going to attempt to smack the rider off with her staff, which is just an attack roll, and if it works, Crusher will do the work for her.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my god.
Mm.
That's good.
Nice.
So 10 damage, knocking him 5 feet towards Sid,
Sid, you might want to
and
get out of the
knocking
way.
him off the back of his dragon for another 1d6 fall damage, which the GM gets to roll.
Well, Sid already actually mostly moved, is more over here, but
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
Punksa was just the direction. She doesn't want to send him falling towards Nessa.
right.
It is
So-
appreciated.
12 damage, and he's not having a good day. And as the last action of her turn, since the jump is a bonus action, she's going to attempt to grab at the reins of the Dragonelle.
Oh my god.
It may not work,
Here we go
but
again.
animal handling.
That's animal handling.
We really are the party of fuck around and find out, but every time we find out, it's in our favor.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a happy Dragonelle.
Never mind, I had to say something, didn't I?
Hey, Punksa does not have good luck with animals, but she's still on its back, and it is unhappy with her.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's gonna try and just throw her off, isn't it?
It's gonna try.
Entirely possible. I love how, yes, this is clearly a mount. It doesn't give me fucking information about, yes, let's do some bullshit.
I would assume that it's probably a standard 15 DC animal
Probably,
handling
yeah.
roll. Not that it matters with a 1.
Yes.
Nope. You nat one to that.
The good news is that it is unhappy with Punksa, so it is unlikely to do anything else besides deal with her.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair.
Oh, I need to double check these. Oh, yep, okay. That's rude.
And this would be a bad thing if Punksa thought that had any chance of success.
Oh. Cactus is the sneaky creature today.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his lance, and Medir is right there, and the lance has an obnoxious reach. So. But that doesn't hit, so Medir is fine.
Yay.
All right.
Sid.
What are the writers? Are they human? Are they
Dragon Army,
Dragon Army?
humanoid.
Could be humans,
Remember-
could be half-elves, could be...
I was
Could
going
be
to say, remember, we
hobgoblins
discovered
who
all
haven't
the
heard-
officers appear to be humans.
Sorry.
Good point, I was going to say.
Sorry, Cactus, I didn't quite hear you.
They're officers, and they look human.
So Divine Smite isn't going to get me a huge bonus, but I'm assuming with the
Yes,
one
yes,
that landed,
yes.
I'm assuming the one that Puncture tossed is landed in front of me, as in is within
Yeah.
striking distance.
You would have to take a step, but you're fine to take a step.
Yeah, that was her original place. I don't think she needed to move for anything. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't think she needs to move at all. I think she could just smack him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about. Are they actually human? Well, B. Incorrect. They are meat popsicles. Anyway, I'm just gonna go with the short sword because I don't think Divine Smite's gonna really help me.
Didn't you get a fancy sword?
I have gotten a few
mithril
things.
sword, I think.
I did.
Didn't you get the +1 sword?
I did. Where is that? Longsword.
So that's +1 to hit and damage.
And that actually gives me a plan for my next turn.
Okay. Ah, you freaking God damn it!
You do get another attack.
You do get 2 attacks, yes.
Come on, sword.
Don't forget to pep talk your sword.
Come on, sword.
Talk it nice. Offer it a nice polishing.
Fine.
That's naughty.
It's only naughty if you polish the helmet.
On the officer, that does not hit either.
Oh. That does probably piss the officer off and make him look at you rather than Nessa.
Yeah.
Save the baby.
Baby probably should have moved on her turn.
I'm the...
Okay. Aida is going to very quickly wheel away.
And then
Yeah,
you may
what-
want to reconnect your robot.
Yes, you are a touch robot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Better.
much better.
And let's see. So, which of the dragon eels has taken the most hits? I think the north one. Is that right?
Dragonelle, this one has taken the dragon. South Dragon has taken the most hits, but the North Rider has taken the most hits.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark you Rider, but Dragon has taken of the dragons.
Also, just letting GM know that our human buddy got a 22, but apparently did not get moved to the top of the...
Yeah, once we hit the 16, I was going to sort the list again, because I wasn't sure if it was going to keep us.
Got it. Okay.
I remembered.
Just wanted to make
Okay.
sure.
Let's just go directly. So first off, I'm checking what this is for the day because that could be.
Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to roll my moon phase.
Oh.
Yep. Extra swiftness, not particularly critical as yet, but. So our chemical savant is going to add a 5 to the attack roll on this firebolt on the South Dragon Eel.
Okay. Athy, you're not streaming, but I'm redeeming such hydration.
Plus
Thank you.
actual roll 16.
And you're adding +5 to that?
Yeah, so the effective is 16.
Yes.
I tried to roll a heart for Nessa, but it apparently didn't like it.
Nope.
Roll a heart.
So a modest chunk of a hit. And that is going to be turn.
Okay.
Oh yes, a heart is a less than 3 sign, so that probably really confused roll 20.
Oh yeah.
And then we have Officer... This one?
who just got knocked for a loop with
Yep, he just got-
Punks on top of his mount, apparently pissing it
Yeah.
off. If that makes him angry.
It's either the Kender who tried and failed to hit him, or
Punksha at a long distance, mind you.
this is true. He has to try to
Still
get
in
back up
range.
toward.
Still in range, but yeah. He could certainly try to get on. Tee-hee.
That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. That was his original number anyway. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to move, but yeah, he's focusing on Sid.
Joy. Just what I wanted today.
9 piercing damage and 2 fire damage.
How rude.
And then this officer is going to turn and try to stab Punksha and miss.
Back in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for my turn.
Okay.
So technically, this guy should get 2 actions, or 2 turns actions, since he had a 22. And we skipped him.
So he's going to move his full... There's his cover. Or, squish up to here.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a stat block for this guy, but it's not giving me. Wait. Wait.
The other question is he a commoner class, or does he actually have a class?
He has a scout class, so.
So that's a commoner, so he gets a
peon.
He basically gets a bow and 1d8 HP.
3 d8 HP, but yes.
Basically, he wants to stay away from what's happening.
He does, but these assholes captured him.
He might be looking for a little vengeance.
He is considering pew pew. Yeah, he fucking failed. He's not feeling that great yet, apparently.
Aw.
It's okay, buddy.
Fine.
It's okay, buddy. We're good. You got this. Keep yourself safe.
Debating if the Dragonelle would be like, what's that on my buddy? And look at Punksha.
Well, that would depend on what his officer did, huh?
It sure would. His officer did fail to whack Punksha, so this dragon is now like, ha, ha.
You might think this might annoy Punksha, but she's actually looking forward to it.
It misses.
That's hilarious.
Tried to get a little bit of height to try to slash at Punksha and failed.
Punksha's just riding the bucking bronco.
Azara.
Yeah. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go for the same guy that I was attacking. Oh,
Pincushion him.
Officer number north.
Sorry. Yeah, this guy. Go with the hunter's mark. Alright.
Yes.
So she's gonna talk up her lovely little blow. So.
Her lovely little blow?
Her
Whoa.
lovely little bow.
This isn't that kind of stream.
I would hope not.
Her and her bow are best friends right now, okay? Or they're supposed to be best friends. So let's see.
They are.
Yay!
Friendship wins again.
D6.
And you get another.
Okay. I wasn't sure if she wanted me to
Oh,
do
that's
another
true. You
one
do need to know
until.
if they're alive.
Yeah, if
Yes.
she's alive.
Another.
Okay. He's still alive?
Yep.
Damn. Okay. All right. Her and Hobo are talking. Best friends.
Oh
I'm
no.
sorry, Bo. I didn't mean what I said.
She got a little. Bo got a little nervous there, or over. They were overcompensating for the last one.
Do
That's
you wish
okay.
to perhaps move?
Yeah, I was going to
Move?
say, you're kind of in Pain Alley at the moment.
Yes. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move down here.
Okay.
I do not want to be in Pain Alley.
This one's turn. And it won't make it so I can try to attack mid-deer. Does not successfully attack mid-deer.
And this one is fighting with Punksa, so
Yes, this one's like, what the heck landed on me? That ain't right. I think it's gonna be.
If it wants to buck me off, I think it gets a strength check versus my athletics check.
That's what I was thinking. A strength. The.
I will roll athletics.
Net one.
Oh, good. Punksa's still on it. This is actually exactly what I wanted to have happen.
And that would be kind of its action, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-ear.
Alrighty. Well. How you doing, fella? How you doing? Alright, so going to, I guess, just actually. Okay, yeah, it didn't hit, so.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. It does not get force damage. However, it is going to get hit with an axe.
Oh-ho!
It is going to
Damn!
get crit with an axe.
Oh boy!
Damn!
1!
Did it double that? Yes, there was the second D12 right there. So that is
2!
still on the Dragonlance, so yes, that still hits.
Yeah.
And since my bonus action is free and I haven't moved, 3!
No.
3 swingy axes.
But only
I
2
tried.
hit.
Yeah.
But still,
Good
they were very good hits.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And that's my turn. I'm not
So-
moving.
The officer is focused on Sid, so I think Nessa can move if she wants to.
Yes.
Yeah, I might want to move a little bit away.
Pain Alley is not a place for casters.
No, it's not. How far should I move is the question. I will move over here. I think I can move here. I think this is at least 25, maybe?
25, yes. You can
Okay,
even move
so
one
I'm good.
more.
Well, I think because I'm so small, like, I can only move 25.
Oh.
Yeah, the other reason I wanted to get out of the way, and Sid, you might want to get out of the way if this works. is I'ma do, since I am a new moon baby right now, I'm gonna do a ray of sickness on the fallen rider.
Ray of sickness.
Do I have advantage on that one? Since he's not paying attention to me?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I roll the advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say that hits. Yay! Wow, you look a little sick, my man.
It also didn't do the +1 for your wand, so
I was gonna say, who was holding the wand? I already forgot.
I
Listen.
actually am the one holding the wand, so the +1 as well.
Yes.
And 2d8, or is it actually
it has to make
Two
it
D8.
save. But oh no, wait,
Oh, 2d8, and then I'll just
it needs a Constitution saving throw.
yes.
Do you want to do the Constitution saving throw first, or?
Well, the saving throw only tells me whether it doesn't get poisoned.
Ah, okay.
So roll the damage.
It gets the damage either way.
Yes.
Roll 2d8.
It's not like Sacred Flame where it can stop, drop, and roll real fast. If you save.
That's a pretty nice amount of poison there.
Sure is.
You know, he's just gonna have to fail a bit.
And he's poisoned. So
Hell yeah!
how much is the poison damage? It's like 1d8, isn't it?
He's gonna retch.
Yeah, Sid, you're gonna wanna have to get out of the. You're gonna wanna move out of the way of that
Yeah,
one.
yes, it's gonna.
Oh, that's acid damage. No,
It's
poisoned. Poisoned. A poisoned creature has disadvantage. That's all it is. They don't take
Really?
damage.
You'd think they would be taking constant damage,
Mm-hmm.
since you know that's generally how poison works, even in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So I mean, that's still a good thing. That means it's
That's
Yeah.
unsteady.
it's still pretty good, but you'd think.
You'd think that poisoned would be at least like a d4.
No, it's
Okay.
still not a terrible result, especially since it only lasts for a turn.
Yeah. Puncture.
Are you guys ready for some fun?
Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So Punksa has been holding on, fending off attacks, and she's just gonna flatten herself against the Dragonel's back, still holding its reins, and she's gonna rub its neck, and she's just gonna say, "Look at this! I'm on your side. I'm an agent of Bob. Really, these guys are attacking you. Come on, just go with me, okay?"
Bob.
They are intelligent enough to understand speech, so
Oh, at least it's not upset. Well,
it stopped bucking. It hovers a little higher up, like, what was that, man?
so Punksa is basically spending her turn trying to coerce the Dragonel, which does take it out of combat with the rest of you. So she's still doing her job.
Mm-hmm.
Agent of Bob.
Our officer in front of Midir goes stabby stab, 5 total damage.
And then takes some damage.
Oh, 5 damage. How terrible. Oh no.
What's the force damage? Do you wish to roll it?
1d6.
Ooh, you're getting super tinny.
You're getting super tinny.
Yeah, Endless is getting a little roboty.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to try disconnect, reconnect then.
Aw.
Do we have robot?
Yep.
We're better.
Haha. Success on both ends.
I think that in terms of the attack roll, I think that's Midir's to roll. since the attack
Yes.
originates from Midir.
Roll the force damage, my dear.
Yeah.
Use the force, Midir.
Three. 3 force damage. Ah.
Sid.
Oh, my guy. I mean, oh, so the one that was going after me is the one that got sick?
Is the one that's on the ground and got sick, yes.
Okay.
That's why I said move out of the way, Sid.
Yes, it did. I'm just trying to decide next action. I mean, he's down, but it's only for one turn, right?
He's still up, but he's got disadvantage.
Yes.
All right.
He's green around the gills, but he's on his feet still.
Hopefully, maybe not for long. Do I roll advantage, or does he roll disadvantage?
He rolls disadvantage. Yeah, he is focused on Sid, so that's a good hit.
Crunchy, crunchy.
Crunchy, crunchy. Is he still up?
Didn't you get a +1 to damage on that too because of your sword?
You should get, because you've got +2 to from strength, you should have +3.
Yeah, so it's 7 damage, not 6.
Okay.
It's weird that the sword isn't giving you that.
It's doing it for the modification for the to hit. Maybe I'll have to go in there and poke it.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Okay, I think I fixed it, but yeah. So.
Okay, we'll see next time it rolls. So you hit 1. Yes.
There
yes,
it is.
There
yes.
it is. Plus strength plus mod.
So all I needed him was to be sick.
Yes.
He's too focused on not puking, and now the Kender can go whack.
You're welcome.
I'm the
Kender goes wacky whack.
That same dragon eel that was hit last round. Let's keep burning at it. +5 to the effective result of the attack roll makes that a dirty 25.
yes.
For
Nice.
I remember that. So okay. Not having a great time, but also the fire isn't quite doing exactly what you expect, but then again, it is red.
right, I keep forgetting I don't have elemental swap.
It's all good.
You're still doing
I
damage.
should've
You still did a chunk of damage. I forgot it last time, so I'm letting that damage stay, but I was like, shit.
It wasn't a lot of damage.
I need to remember my own elemental weaknesses and strengths here, man.
Right.
Okay.
Burning the officers will be more practical, and I do need to get another cantrip at some point here. Another. So that seems to be the core of.
You're Mr. Pukey.
Sid should still be next to him, but oh,
Mhm.
Well, he does have a big range.
yeah.
Disadvantage means he does not hit.
Yay!
He's too pukey. This one it's a weird angle to try to hit Puncture.
It's a weird angle for either of them, but right now Punks is trying to commandeer their animal,
I know.
and it doesn't seem to be non-receptive to it anymore.
Mm.
I know.
Whatever you do plays into my hands.
We have invoked the name of Bob.
We
We
sure
sure have.
have.
I love it in the game at the same time.
Because it's a weird angle, I'm going to give him disadvantage, which means he does not hit. Buckshot. Rone is going to continue hiding in the corner and trying. Pew pew pew. And crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Took a leaf out of Azara's book. Talk to the bow. Okay, because of the way this stupid thing is, there.
Poor dragon eel.
Poor Dragonlance.
And Punks is still rubbing hers on the neck and trying to convince it that Bob is looking out for it.
Mm.
Oh, please let this work. Please let this work.
This one is really confused. What the heck is going on?
What the Kentucky Fried Fuck is going on here?
Right.
They're getting punks. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be on that one. That misses. Azara.
Yes, I'm here. Okay. I can still attack where I'm at, right?
Oh, you can attack whoever you want. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna go to the same dude.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, hold on. I was trying to do the frickin'. I was trying to do the stupid ruler, but it's not helping. It's not working on my on my iPad. So
What are you trying to figure out? Distance to the dude or distance from
yeah,
movement?
to make sure that I still had distance to the dude, which I think I do. So
Your bow has like 100-foot distance.
okay.
Yeah, he's only 40 feet away. You got plenty of range.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gator. I didn't mean to disturb you. Jeez.
Mother disturbed the gator.
Yeah, well, that just means that I can take the blanket now. My toes were cold. Okay. All right. Let's hope. Let's hope that I can hit the guy with the bow. He's been talking it up the entire time, just having a nice conversation, basically telling it like, look what everybody else is doing.
Don't look at Punksa. Don't learn from her.
Oh. We don't look at puncture. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
That does not hit, no.
Okay.
Just tell it that Bob has faith in it.
That one doesn't hit either. Wow, that's even worse. Jeez.
That one may hit Madeir.
Look at us,
Come on, bro.
Madeir may need to do a small Dexy. It kind of whips right behind him.
You better roll good, because I apologize.
Yeah, would that be a dex saving throw?
I drew a line on the map and I was like, from square to square, it barely clips your square. Oh, wrong person. That would be why. You're right. It clips your square. Actually, really quick, it's a D10 from Azara.
Let's see, roll a d10.
Yeah, just roll a D10.
Mm.
We'll make sure it goes in the right direction before we make Madir have to dodge.
Appreciated.
Now you're fine.
All
Madir's
right.
safe.
Sweet.
Dragon now gone. Okay.
This one can, I think, make a will check to see if it wants to listen or not, or DM's choice on whether or not it's doing anything, or it can just try to attack again. But I'm not doing terrible. I haven't turned it to our side yet, but I haven't. I've soothed its nerves.
I keep forgetting that will is not in here. That would be charisma. And it's a big lizard. It doesn't have great charisma. So yeah, it's kind of holding like, huh?
He.
Madir.
Do so.
This guy hasn't had his turn yet, but assume he's partially tangled up with the dragon on the ground in front of you.
All right.
Yeah, his dragon hit the ground, and he's probably trying to keep from falling on his ass.
Mm-hmm. So the perfect time to ask him a question.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Again.
Yes.
Once more with feeling.
And because I haven't moved. 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Some nice damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nissa.
Oh, ow, I moved the wrong way and my kidney said nope.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Love that for me. Okay, I am gonna be a little more conservative on my spell slots because I only got 2 of them left. I'm gonna do a fire bolt. I'm gonna aim at the one that has the hunter's mark.
Okay. And you are going to do a
Fire
I
bolt.
forgot.
Fire.
A firebolt. Okay.
Firebolt is a. Do I have advantage on that? On that guy? Just making sure. Hello?
Do 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 do. I was trying to scoot over to the soundboard.
Oh.
There, I
There we
got
go.
you. I got you, boo.
There. Well, I don't know if the hunter's mark would give me any.
The hunter's mark doesn't give you advantage.
Okay.
Doesn't even.
I will
Mhm.
normal roll. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna change my target to the guy who does have disadvantage. The one in front of Sid. I might keep pummeling on that guy.
The guy who's not having a good day.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm the reason he's not having a good day. Part of it, anyway.
You and Punksa.
Yeah. Do I have advantage on him? Or does he just have disadvantage on everything?
He has disadvantage on his reactions, yes.
Okay, well, that's fine. I can normal roll.
And a
And
hit.
normal roll I did.
In fact, that would have been a 25 because of the wand.
Yes. And that is a.
Oh, hi, Roo.
Ruru.
There's a Ruru. He's back. Hi, Roo. You want to come give me nuzzle? Come give Mama nuzzle?
Just a
Thank
heads up, Bryn, we're
you.
looking at unique vintage on your stream.
Oops.
Thank you, baby.
I opened it and it went to the
Thank
wrong
you,
window.
Roo.
There we go.
Ruru, you know Mama's not feeling good. Is that it? Real. Rue's also like, well, yes, there's that, but also you got a cozy new blankie.
He's like, but I want your new blankie.
And is Nissa moving, or is that her turn?
This is same time.
Okay.
It'd be my turn because I've already moved. I moved last turn. And I don't think anything other. I think the closest thing to me is the thing that's focused on Madeir. So.
Punksha.
I'm in a good place.
So is Bunksa.
Yeah, you are.
Bunksa's just going to call out to Madeir, if you could throw me that bag of meat, I'd be grateful. She's just going to keep rubbing the dragon eel's neck and just say, and you see that? The minute I got on your back and started telling you about Bob, they didn't like it. They don't want you to know that that Bob is looking out for you.
Have we just created a new religion?
Yes.
I think we have.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Aida remains concerned.
And Punks is just going to say,
deeply concerned.
And you'll notice that none of us have attacked you. It's just those riders that are being mean.
Well, I mean, Madeir
it's
did
still
attack his
uncertain.
friend.
Yes, but we haven't attacked him.
Yeah, this one specifically.
Hi, Rue.
It's a little less certain, but it's not. I hope it's not throwing. It's not getting upset. It's not getting upset.
Sorry, it thought it heard the word bag of meat. And it perked up when it heard food, basically.
Madeir, I'm counting on you.
Can do. When it hits
Okay,
the
so
turn.
this guy. Let's see how he did on not getting tangled up with his falling dragon. Not super great, so he's not going to move and just kind of go stabby. Stabby didn't go well for him, so. Sid.
As the one in front of Sid is still up, so Sid is going to take a page out of Skyrim companions and say, "Why won't you die?" We didn't want to do this today.
Ooh, that's close. And it didn't have the +1. Oh, yes, it did.
Yes, it did have a +1 there.
Mhm.
Let's double check. Yes, it is. Yes, that hits one of the officers. Which officer are you attacking? The
The one in-
non-hunter's marked one?
Yeah,
The sick one.
the one in front of me.
Well, no longer sick, but still
Yes.
not happy.
Still not happy. Still having a bad day.
Yes. Attack numero 2. No.
Oh, dang it. Okay, well.
Glances off the armor. You haven't moved, but I think you get another attack if you don't move.
I don't know if Paladin works that way.
I think I only get 2.
Yeah, normally you would need a specific.
Yep. I've only
reaction
ever
or
had
third.
a max of 2. Which is fine.
I just keep looking for all the advantages.
Of course. And you're the one riding a dragon.
Yes, but I'm not doing anything with the dragon yet.
Yet.
Yeah, all there is attack. It's a thing.
Yep.
I need a wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
But it is ein better.
Okay, well, that officer who was on the dragon eel that got dropped, how's he doing?
Not great. He is, in fact, also a little tangled with the dragon. Like, one of its legs is, like, tangled with his, because he tried to jump at the last second and it fucked it up.
Should that be a source of advantage on this attack?
Yes.
Plus damage.
Yee.
Yes.
12.
12. Okay. And you would tell me if you wanted to scoot. Yuki Boy's turn. I know he's not sick anymore, but that's his name now.
Well, he's defined by what I made him do.
That
That's
does not
his
hit.
defining characteristic.
Sean?
Come on, buddy. I'm converting your dragon. You really want to go spend your last few hours chasing down a Kender?
Seriously, leave Sid alone.
Not really. He can't. Oh, actually, technically, he can try to hit you from there.
I was going to say, all he has to do is turn and try.
Yes. And a 16 does
Misses.
not.
17
Yes.
AC.
There we go. Okay. Our poor human is like, all right. Does not hit the Dragon Army officer. This Dragonelle is just like, what the fuck is going on, man? I'm not
What the-
ready for
What
this.
the country fried fuck is going on?
But there's 2 officers trying to attack Sid.
Love it.
Look, it could,
11
I know
hit
I'm
you for-
annoying, but come on.
look, it could be 2 officers and 2 Dragonelles.
Yeah.
15 total.
15? 15 on me?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
gross.
guys.
You can, as an action, slap yourself for HP.
I might have to.
Zara.
I'm not the
Well,
one
he's gonna
trying
go
to
after-
steal your mount.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but there's
go
not much
after
you
the
can do
same
to
one.
me.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna go after the same one.
Okay.
He's been having that little lovely chat this time, just encouraging her bow that it was okay.
Yay!
Yes. Oh my god.
You know, if Madeira is quick enough with the meat, we might get 2 Dragonelles.
You killed that one.
Yay!
It's dead.
Woo.
There are 2 officers not having a good time, a Dragonelle which has not been hurt, another Dragonelle which has not been hurt and has a puncture on it.
So we have another. Do we have another another officer that's not dead yet?
Yes.
We
So
have
still
2.
have one.
The one
Where-
in front of
where
me,
is
I
he?
There's
think.
one up by Sid.
I was
Yes.
gonna say, where is he going? Okay.
He's harassing
can't-
me.
So the way Roll20, it's pissing me off. I can't actually. It opens the little window for all of the little decals
Oh,
right into the text box, the chat box.
yeah, that's annoying.
So I have to
Okay.
move them to mess with the little decals.
Well,
It's very
I'm gonna go
annoying.
after. I'm gonna move the Hunter's Mark one to the one that's harassing Sid.
Okay.
'Cause
That's why I
don't.
moved him, because I was like, I bet you're going to move to that one.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Nobody
He
likes
shouldn't
him.
be harassing Sid, and my bow, I hope, feels the same.
You hit.
Yay.
Nice.
He not looking good.
And there's Hunter's Mark damage too, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
roll the Hunter's Mark
I'm-
damage.
I'm doing that. I have to type it out.
Oh, right, because you don't have the nice little buttons, huh?
Mhm.
Well, you should just copy R1d6 and then paste it.
How do I do that?
No. Just type one roll /R1d6. And then just paste
Copy
that
your
whenever you
text.
want to. Yeah. Copy and paste.
Paste the text. Okay, you dead now.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Dragonelle's looking for food, man.
My dear, we're counting on you.
Mm-hmm.
My dear, it heard the word food,
Yep.
looking around like which one of you little humanoids is the one that's supposed to give it food.
And we did get that sack of dried meat, which is what Pump's just thinking of.
Yep. Midir is going to toss the meat.
Toss the meat.
Yeah.
Meat toss to puncture.
Meat toss to puncture. Would that be my action, or
I think
can
that's
that
a-
be
That's a
Kind
bonus
of a
action.
bonus. That's a bonus.
All right, awesome. Meat tossed. Do I have to roll anything for that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because there's a solid chance that the Dragonelle's going to intercept anyway.
Yeah, if you throw it on the ground, the Dragonelle's going to go for it.
Yeah.
Bag and all, probably.
Yeah. Just kind of, here you go. Oh, toss the meat and then hit the guy in front of me with an axe. 1. Nope.
No.
2.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All right. And that is my turn.
Not having a good day. Nessa.
I'm having a
There's-
good day.
I mean, I'm having a pretty good day too. Why not? Let's see if we can ray of sickness the remaining human. Let's see if we can do that. Normal roll. +1.
That
We
hits.
lost our turn chart.
I sure did accidentally close it.
I was gonna say, I think I broke it. I made him so sick it broke.
Well, you roll your damage, because that hit. And he will make his con.
Oh, Constitution save. Let me see.
Oh, no, you just have to roll the... I don't know why...
It didn't roll the dice for me.
That's so weird.
Hey.
No! I can see the marker I want to click. And then the scroll bar shows up.
Oh, is he dead?
Rude.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
He
He
just
puked
kind of...
himself to death.
Yeah. Just kind of
Hell yeah.
looked like he was going to puke and then, like, choked or something.
We love to see it.
And that was the last officer.
Well, now we got some Dragonels.
We've got one that doesn't know what's going on and one that has just been fed after being promised food. I think
Oh.
that should get me an advantage.
It'll get you an advantage, yes.
Punks is just rubbing its neck and saying, "You see, we're on your side. Yeah, and there's plenty more where that came from."
It heard plenty more, and it basically lands and sits in that like pretty kitty sit.
Do I need to roll or?
No, it's landing with like holding you in a good spot on its back.
Oh,
like
goody. Punks is just rubbing its neck, and she's gonna look at Midir and say, "There's one more. If we give it my ration for tonight."
Can do.
This will make traveling a lot easier if we can, keep them happy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Punksla is not taking any aggressive action, and right now she's trying to control keep her Dragonale happy, and trying to encourage the others to take the other one. So she's going to call out to the other one, "There's food for you too if you behave." And that one won't get advantage, but ignore that. First roll was a 15. First roll was a 15. Second roll was a 10. I think go for the first.
Yeah, that's what I usually do when it's accidental advantage. So I pick the one closest to your name. It's the considery head tilt and goes like this.
Food motivation. Midir is the one with our supplies, though, so.
Yeah.
Now, if the others want to attack and ruin this, that's their option. But right now, they're not attacking. And I don't think that one's even hurt either. I think it's just the rider.
Yep, it was just the rider again, so.
Azara, you're going to have some work helping me with these animals.
The big ones? Yeah.
Do we want to continue following turn order, or is it just...
The only thing Sid's going to want to do is give herself a little healing smack.
A healing smack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punk's going to worry about healing herself after the fight.
She got a little bloody during all of that. But I mean a lot bloody.
Yeah. I think Midir and Azara working together might be the best bet to get the Dragonelle under control.
Yeah.
So, animal handling.
Yeah. Should we both roll, or...
I think that if you try to help Azara with animal handling because you have the food, that'll give Azara advantage, and Azara has the best odds.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for animal handling?
Roll animal handling with advantage.
Yeah.
Animal
Since I'm
handling
helping.
with advantage.
Ooh.
Wow.
A little sus. It can tell you don't like dragons.
That was awful, and that was with a 3. What the fuck? Okay.
Sometimes it happens. We've got more food, and Punksa is giving up her rations for the night. So.
Oh, I actually have the better animal handling if yours is
Really?
+3. Yeah, I have a +4.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
If Azara helps Midir, that might work.
Yeah.
Not to give them ideas, but you do have other sources of food on the ground right now.
Uh-huh.
If Azara wants to drag one of the bodies over and start peeling it out of the armor.
I can do that.
Okay, so Midir's turn.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. All right.
Not sure if teaching them to eat humans is a valuable idea given our allies, but it's an option.
Oh no, let me gone. But Midir needs to roll. Yeah, I was gonna say not, Not
With
sure you
advantage?
want to teach them that, but there is other sources of meat available.
Yes. With advantage?
Yes, because Azara's helping you this turn. Neither one of you are super cool with the dragonness, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm a little anxious about it.
Punks is just going to rub hers on the neck and just say, hey, he's having a tough time. These two have had some rough times with the people who were abusing you. So come on, why don't we just try to convince your friend that it's okay?
Hmm.
My brain just is like, your dragonel just baps the other one like a cat. Jacks its head down next to the food.
Get with the program, Kevin.
Holy cow! That one was with advantage.
Yes!
Get with the,
You
get-
witness that dragons, or at least these kind of dragons, kinda act like cats. Eat the food, Kevin.
I want more tasty treats.
Punksa is rubbing hers on the neck, saying, "Good. What gender is this?"
It's a dragon. It's scaly.
Good dragon.
So
Good dragon.
Good dragon.
And judging by these rolls, I think Punksa's the dragon handler.
Yeah.
Yeah, the line is largely motivated by desire for food, so you played right to their stomachs.
Which means that before each long rest, Punksa needs to go hunting. Fortunately, she's a wastelander, so she's not at disadvantage on that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Congratulations on your new pet.
Yay, mounts.
Yes, so they are large creatures. I don't know. They have the same walking speed that you guys do. They do have a flying speed.
Punksa knew this was an option, and she was really hoping, but she does admit that she did not quite plan for success.
Punk's sitting here like, it likes me now.
It likes food. She's under no illusions that it loves her.
This is true.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yes, willful creatures largely motivated by the desire for food. And the way it does its little head tilt, you can kind of tell if it doesn't. It's either at the same level of intelligence as one of those like well-trained border collies that's like, I know what those words are associated with, or it actually understands what you're saying.
Yes. So everyone else should check the bodies. Punksa is doing things.
Yep.
Well, other than their own pickup, it's just Dragon Army officers. Nothing too nice on them.
Perforated armor, weapons maybe.
Yeah, there's a heavy crossbow, there's lances.
Are there any
Yeah.
Dragonelle snacks? Punksa's looking for advantages. I would hope so. Otherwise, it's going to make a real question of how they get these
There's
things
an
under control.
empty bag on one of them that smells like it held jerky.
Oh, we're going to need to get these guys some better food.
There was some
Yes.
kind of snack on one of them.
Yes. Punksa is saying, oh, we're going to have to get these guys better food. And she's sure that gets both of their attentions.
Yes, they both look at, that. Both turn and look like, oh, food.
Trunks was supposed to be a serene brawler. No, she's a wrestler that apparently really likes animals and people.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll put a note in here. +2 Dragonelles for as long as you feed them.
Oh dear.
Anyway, another 2 hours and you hit the Whack and Breath location.
Huzzah.
I can just picture Elf Boy's reaction to this.
Oh no. What's going on now? Yeah. Okay.
They're our friends.
Very
We
much
fed them.
It's like when Aloy first strode up on the back of a machine, and everyone was like, "What?"
What is this? Okay, so tower
How have
time.
you done
Wonderful.
this? Why have you done this?
Because it seemed like fun.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Let me make sure things are hidden that don't need to be on the map at the moment. Okay. So, you guys are heading this direction, and you're heading toward Brackenrath, and ahead a pale stone tower juts from rust-colored landscape carved with the likeness of 1,000 elven warriors. The tower has relatively intact lower levels, but as it climbs toward its 80-foot height, the upper levels deteriorate. Rather than falling, the crumbling stone hangs in the air, the tower's disintegration frozen unnaturally. A rusty iron double door at the tower's base hangs ajar.
Elf Boy's inside. Maybe.
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 Okay, so they are. They just don't have a little icon. Maybe. Let's see here. So, door is made of rusty iron. And let me drag you all to the door. Okay.
Oh dear.
And let me take a look at for these descriptions.
That is a lot.
Yes. So let me go ahead and put the marker on. Bottom one with the actual little door right here is the entry point.
With the door. Somehow. Oh yeah, we should all have a long rest, right?
So
no,
that
because this
was
is the same day, I think.
that's the same day. That was about 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
So
we
what
get
I've been
a
doing
short
is like I
rest
roll
only.
what the water does, I roll whether events happen, and then I roll what hour, because I'm assuming you're walking about 12-hour days. With, pauses for breaks. What hour, in quote, the day.
Mm-hmm.
I am reading ahead.
and Punks is going to ask her Dragonelles to stay outside because she doesn't think that they'll fit very well in here,
Yeah.
promising that there will be more food later.
Yep.
Getting them home is going to be interesting. I
Mhm.
should have made a bob flag.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Doors are rusty. Looks like rusty iron.
But you said ajar, so
Yeah.
Mm.
Looks like you can open them the rest of the way.
does Medir wish to go first, or does Punksa? Or does Medir want Punksa to go first? Medir took some hits.
Yeah.
So did Punksa, but Punksa is barely scratched. Punksa's going to walk up to the door, put her hand on it, look at the others, and say, I'm thinking of calling out hello. Should I?
Mm.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah,
all of your
probably,
other
but-
plans have weirdly worked in our favor.
Yeah.
Effie's tablet appears to have gone to sleep.
Oh,
Zara is no longer in roll 20.
Leia,
And
have
Effie
you
is
been
muted,
talking?
Mm.
Blair, did you forget to unmute?
Yes, I did.
oh
Because
dear.
that's
Oh,
like I
no!
kept thinking, it was like, am I hearing her voice or am I hearing her TV? And I couldn't tell.
No, my TV's not on.
Okay.
It was earlier, but I turned it off when we started D&D. But yeah, no, I
Mhm.
was muted.
Okay.
No, in response to Punk's I was saying, yeah, go for it.
Okay. Just pinging Effie since her tablet may have gone to sleep.
Mm.
Give me a second, guys.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and she muted too, huh? Well, I put her on the map.
Mm.
Yes.
But yes, if Puncture would like to.
Punksa's going to push the door the rest of the way, prepared for it to fight back. She's just going to say, hello.
It opens pretty easily, but with the sound of these hinges were mostly rusted together, but weak enough that this worked. AKA it's noisy as shit.
It's noisy as shit, but so
Okay.
is Punksa.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No problem.
Oh,
Welcome
good.
back. She's not trying to be stealthy.
So the round chamber that you open those doors up to is illuminated by white flames flickering in magical sconces on the walls. In the room's center stands a gleaming obsidian statue of a solemn elf warrior. Around the statue's pedestal, hundreds of silver coins lie scatter in the dust. Beyond, a staircase ascends, curving along the tower's north wall.
Shiny.
I know an offering site when I see it. Punksa doesn't care about no coins.
Yep.
Sid, don't care about no coins. Keep your kenderness kendery under control.
No touchy coin. Eintha Eintha is vaguely familiar with this if Eintha wants to do advantage history.
Okay, giving it the roll.
Um, So anybody who
Oops,
rolls
I forgot to.
history.
Wow.
Well, the
Oh,
first
doesn't
die.
matter.
First die was the 20 anyways, but sorry for having advantage on.
No, you got advantage on it.
You get advantage because you're Sylvanesti. This is a very Sylvanesti burial custom. That is the guardian to most Sylvanesti burial sites, and the silver coins represent the souls shining as stars in the night sky. It is tradition that each visitor also leaves a silver coin.
An explanation that will be that Aetha will provide, pulling out a silver to set.
Mm-hmm.
Punksa's
I
doing her thing. doing a respectful gesture and flipping a coin onto the ground.
Yep.
I will bring out a silver coin and offer it
Yes. Same.
politely. Just in
Politely to the
case.
knight pedestal.
Just in
Yeah.
case, you know, you never know who's watching.
Mm-hmm.
It pays to be nice.
I'm gonna slowly just move people into the room.
Okay.
And Punksa is making her way to the stairs. Kind of suspicious that he was supposed to meet us here and we haven't heard anything.
Um,
And don't
everyone
worry,
leaving a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And don't worry, Sid. We'll feed your tenderness later.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch. I'm fine.
So
fine.
the second level. Heaps of rubble have fallen from this chamber's partially collapsed ceiling. The room holds 2 stone crypts, while the walls are sculpted with empty burial niches. A door stands to the southeast. Sconces on the walls shed light tinged a faint green.
It's me colored.
It is.
It was colored for
And-
me.
Is that where you are on the map?
This is where Punksa would have come up to, yes.
I need to fight. Oh, I see my map.
Oh, dang it.
No.
Oh no!
Mm-mm.
So
Well.
we go up the stairs.
Oh,
the
Lord.
stairs.
Oh, Lord, here we go again.
Yeah.
I assume I am.
Mm.
I have taken
mean, if
my
you-
my place atop Madeir.
That's not what I meant to put that on. That's what I meant to put that on. And Zara, do you want me to move you? Since your tablet's being stupid. I'm assuming.
Azara muted.
Yeah, go ahead and move me.
Sorry.
It's all good. We could wrap up 15 minutes early if we're a bit sneaky with next time.
Yeah,
To
if this
those
is a
people-
fight, it might be a good idea too.
I was thinking
Yeah.
that.
Though
Yeah.
Punksa is going to lean over to Eintha and say, if you know any things we should be saying to put them at ease, now might be the time to tell me so I can say it.
Or to say it yourself.
Yeah.
Do we wish to roll and then farewell?
Yes, let us roll and then farewell.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, what's happening?
Initiative.
I'm just really distracted. I'm sorry.
We roll the
It's okay.
initiative.
It's okay. We're gonna roll initiative and then go to sleep.
Okay.
You have new kitty. It's lots of stuff.
You are new
happened.
cat parent.
Yeah, and I'm getting tired.
That too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all a bit tired today.
Yeah.
And next week I should have my new chair, so I
And
should be
then
able
Sid
to.
and me really quick.
I'm gonna just do a 20 this time.
I clicked 20 as well, so there we go.
20. There we go.
Oh, it's a Roo. Hi.
Ooh.
Oh,
Roo has returned to between my legs.
Redeeming pet
As
kitty.
I will pet
Yeah.
him.
Cactus redeems Pet a Kitty.
Yeah.
I had no
Pet.
kitty. Although Reiko's been spending time up on the cat tree, so that's probably why. She wants to be up higher because it's warmer.
Yes.
I sat
Yeah.
up in bed and my kidney went, no! Anyway, I have 2 hands on the Roo. I am redeeming both pets of kitties.
Good.
I am petting the big orange boy. He's gonna get real mad in a moment when I have to move my blankets.
Yeah.
Well, he'll
And
just
then
have
he
to
will
deal.
just settle back in.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll just settle back in. Oh my god, earlier when he came out for food and I was cooking some dinner stuff, he was purring. And I have to let you guys know, if you didn't know already, Rue, he purrs extremely quiet. Like, you don't even know half the time. He was purring loud enough that I could hear it.
Yee.
That's my baby boy. Yeah, that's my baby. Your
Daddy
brother's
boy
gonna
boy.
get so jealous. Your brother's gonna get so jealous. Yeah. Your
That's
brother's
good.
a jealous brat. Your brother's a jealous brat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's my boy. That's my big orange boy. Can't believe you're 9. You need to stop growing. Stop aging. Stop aging. I love you too much. This my baby. Yeah, this my big orange boy. My sweet little boy. With the cute little freckles on his nose. Yeah, you got the freckles on your nose.
I just love that Punksa isn't the leader of the group, but the people who ostensibly are really don't see any reason to stop her.
Yeah.
Again, it's all worked out so far. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm at the bottom of the list. Oh boy.
It's her.
If that's where we're leaving it, I need to zip AFK for a moment.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think I'm done for
Good
the
night, everyone.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Night.
I am
Good night.
tired and in pain.
I will
Yes.
hopefully be on Tessa's stream tomorrow for a little Halloween spoopiness in Guild Wars 2.
Yay! Go
Doing-
say hi to my son.
I will go say hi to your son.
Go say hi to Steve. Oh, we have to play it. We have to
Oh.
play it in honor of Steve.
Yes.
Your friend Steve. Steve.
Anyway.
And your friend Steve.
Anyway, yeah, I will be with Tess tomorrow on her channel, Tess Rock, so go check that out. I don't know what time she's planning on starting, but probably
Wait,
evening.
Hold on, hold on. I meant to reopen the tab
Oh.
so that I could shout her out.
Ah, there we go. And Wednesday, I will probably be back with. I may be back with Yakuza. It's going to depend on how I feel. Because I've also just been really tired and weirdly feel like I don't know what is going on with my sinuses and like feeling like I have a cold even though I shouldn't. I literally never go outside and interact with people, so I don't know why I feel like I'm catching a cold. I took a Benadryl, like the last Benadryl that I had. I don't have any more, but I took a Benadryl and it helped, so I don't know what's going on. But I did promise Tess that I would join for, at the very least, a Halloween thing. And then Friday, hopefully more Endwalker.
Yeah, if my chair arrives on Wednesday, then I will start playing catch up Wednesday evening, or depending on how early it gets here, or Thursday. If it's not here until Friday, I'm probably not going to be able to join because I still have to catch up.
Yeah. Well, we will see how that plays out. I cried. I don't know if Leo will.
Who knows?
I am willing to bet.
There's gonna be at least a little emotion, I'm sure, because I know
Emotion, yeah. Crying, I don't know.
Yeah, you were less of a crier than I am.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back again next Monday with more D&D and more punctuous shenanigans.
Indeed.
In Bob we trust.
And Bob.
But yeah, I am definitely feeling the sleepies, so I'm not going to bother with a raid tonight. Although Minty is on doing her usual art thing if anybody wants to go poke in and say hello. Looks like she's doing
No, I had a thought.
Hmm?
A cactus thinky thought?
A cactus thinky thought?
Yeah.
What is a cactus thinky thought?
The 2D, does it have to have a little body?
No. You can do anything with Life 2D. It is actually... It is a full-on animation program. So you can do anything with
Wonderful.
it. The stuff
So
that
cactus
I'm
can be in a
doing,
little flower pot.
yes, the stuff that I'm doing specifically is following tutorials that are based on a human or humanoid body type. But I literally just came across somebody who did like a little bat that's sitting on a pillow. And that's a VTuber. So yes.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I think even I don't know if, what Minty has done necessarily as far as like other stuff, but I know that there is like the little icons that Minty has done that are like, or the like emote ones where it's like the feeding the little candies. That's just the head bob, like a head bob. Like that's just a head bob, and then the motion of the hand coming to feed the candy. Like
Okay,
the only
I'm gonna head off. Good
Okay.
night, guys.
the only thing I will
Night.
say is, as of right now, I only have like 10 days left on my free trial. So at some point, I will need to get the money to do the subscription, if only because you get way more parameters. Like you're limited on parameters in the free version. And so at some point, I will have to pay for it, or at the very least, I want to. But I'm like trying to think of like a good example of non-body. Oh, that was the other thing I saw. We were actually talking about it in Minty's stream, or was it Minty's stream, or was it somebody else's stream? It might have been. Oh no, it was Zoe's stream. There's somebody who has a fully rigged Tyrannosaurus Rex VTuber.
I'm
Delightful.
delighted.
It is amazing. I want to see if I could find. She was just on there. Maybe can find. Maybe.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh.
There was another one that I tried to do a thing for there was a giveaway. I didn't win. Somebody else did, which is fine. But they were a little. You could have your avatar like just their head pop out of a gift box and wiggle around.
Delightful. Righty.
But yes, the answer is yes. You pretty much can do, because all it really is taking a 2D image and using warping and motion, like repeated motion, to basically make it look 3D-ish. Yeah, you can put it. You can do a toggle. You can have toggles to put like hats on. I know I've got a little like list that I'm building for myself in a sticky note. That's like have a toggle for teary eyes, a toggle to put my glasses on and off, a pouty face toggle, an unamused toggle. You know, when you get like the shadow over the eyes. And then like the head pat emote, save your work emote, hydrate emote, stretch emote, like the ones where you actually can like throw stuff at the VTuber. What's this one? Let me see. Oh. Here's a good example. Put it in here for example of just, if you scroll down to, they also have a black cat.
Wonderful.
My goodness.
Cat is
My brain
bright.
was thinking cactus. Oh, look at that blood. My brain was thinking cactus cat. In a pot.
Cactus cat in a pot.
Too excited. Top level.
Jay is back. Sorry, Sunday was upsetting.
It is okay. We're
Nope,
just
drop it
we're
in.
talking about VTubers.
Aha.
Yeah, and some of the stuff that people animate, like they'll do more like the non-human stuff for like companions on their screen or whatever. But I mean, I don't see why you couldn't just have a cactus cat.
A cactus cat
Yes,
in a pot.
in a pot.
Gets too excited and falls out.
And Tia is currently live with a full screen game. If anyone wanted to see the person I was talking about,
Which one?
Tia Singer, the one I linked you to.
Minty is working on a Halloween costume for their VTuber and also has a pumpkin head.
Yeah, I'm not talking for raids. I'm just talking to get a look at.
Yeah, to get a look at. No, I was just looking at that. Anyway, I'm going to actually do a real quick ending. Good night, stream.